This is Jeff Fluhr, founder and CEO of Spreecast.
How you doing?
Jeff, first of all, impressive with a common whiteboard back there, which means your brain is active as usual.
Yeah.
But all kidding aside, tell my viewers about Spreecast, very exciting company.
Yeah, Spreecast is a social video platform. We are in public beta. We launched into public beta in November, so it's been less than 3 months. We are really excited about the space and about the company. We're trying. The mission is we're trying to bring face-to-face conversations and interactions to the web in sort of a far-reaching way. So we just came out with our embedded player, and so now any website, any blog or media site can take our embedded player and embed it on their pages, and they can have conversations, face-to-face, live interactions, conversations in that player right on their site. No download required, and it's all face-to-face in real time. So we're trying to take all of the kind of text-based communications that happens on the web, everything from Facebook status updates to tweets to blog posts to journalistic content, and create a way for people to have conversations and dialogue, face-to-face dialogue around all of that content, and to bring a face-to-face medium to all of that text-based, what was largely a text-based world for the most part.
How did the idea come to you?
I saw what was happening with social media over the last 5 or 6 years, and the rise of Facebook and the rise of Twitter, and looked at my own sort of my connections, my friends, my family, and my own use of those tools, and those are obviously great tools, great companies, super valuable. But one of the things that I felt like was missing from a lot of that was just sort of the ability to have these conversations, these discussions in a face-to-face way, in a live way, and a lot of these tools are asynchronous and text-based, which there's some huge advantages to asynchronous and to text-based, but there's also sometimes advantages to bringing people together and having a back-and-forth synchronous face-to-face dialogue, and so we're trying to bring that to the internet in a far-reaching way at Spreecast. And the technology is there today, to be able to do this in the browser. 3 years ago, it wasn't something that worked well in the browser. You could do a download like a Skype or an iChat download, but doing it in the browser had some challenges until real recently, including challenges like bandwidth to people's homes,
right.
Including just fundamental kind of software technologies that were out there, including just the processing power of the devices that we have today. And now you've got mobile devices and an explosion of bandwidth coming with 4G, and so now mobile is going to be a really big piece of this kind of puzzle, because with 4G you can really do interesting live high quality video, and so we think the timing's really good for this, and we're excited about it, and we're just kind of getting started.
Very exciting development too. So Spreecast.com, and you have right here in the heart of the financial district almost. Nice offices out there, a nice good cup of coffee, good people. And what is the takeaway when a person watches this? What do you want them to do? Go and try Spreecast right now, right?
Yeah, go check it out. You can go to Spreecast.com, as you said, and we've got, right from there, you can create a Spreecast. It's very simple. It takes about 20 seconds to create a Spreecast. You can log in with Facebook or Twitter, or you can create an email-based
And I can use this to talk about the Academy Awards nominations and which ones
That's
should have been there, should not have been there, right?
That's absolutely right. You could embed a Spreecast on your site, or you could just go to Spreecast and do it right there.
Or the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
Who's going to win, Jeff?
I'm unfortunately going to say that I think the New England is probably going to take the Super Bowl this year, which I'm not happy about, because I really I'm not a huge Patriots fan.
Me neither. I'm going to take the Giants though, but just because I think they've got their numbers stylized. But that's just me.
I would like to see the Giants. I wanted to see the 49ers go all the way.
Yeah.
When the 49ers lost in that game to the Giants, I was really
Now you didn't send that man death threats, did you?
And the Ravens showed, they missed that field goal. I mean, that was just painful. So, I think that. I think the Patriots are probably going to win it, unfortunately, but I'd love to see the Giants win it.
And so, folks, if you disagree, go to Spreecast and we'll talk about it, right?
That's right. Yeah, I'm happy. We can certainly talk about that. We can talk about anything. On Spreecast, there's all kinds of conversations about sports, conversations about technology, conversations about celebrity-driven things like the Golden Globes or the Academy Awards, as you talked about. There's all kinds of people having all kinds of conversations, and that's what we're trying. That's what we're all about, is trying to create these face-to-face, interactive conversations, kind of on the web in public settings, public forums.
Oh, and folks, this is also the man that was the founder of StubHub, of which I was one of StubHub's first. My company was one of StubHub's first affiliates.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. And Zenny and I go way back to the StubHub days. And, when I got this thing going, I said, "Hey, I got to reach out to Zenny and tell him about what we're doing." And,
and Dan Rasher, we got to give Dan. We haven't forgot about you. You owe me a phone call. He does.
Rasher, you don't want to be on Zenny's. You owe me a phone call. That's not a good place to be.
He's always on that though. He doesn't care. He's like he knows I'm hunting after him. All right. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Cool.